In my lesson, we discussed patterning and how to make arrays and put them in equal groups. And how I did that with differentiating in the instruction was we did hands-on, and then we did the I do, we do, you do approach, which is that I do, I demonstrate for the students what my expectations are during the lesson, and then we do it together, which results in using the overhead projector with the Elmo, and we go into detail with that. Then they do a you do, which is they do it through independent, and I will walk around to monitoring how they're doing through their independent work and make sure that they have a clear understanding of the expectations of what the lesson is about. I then break into a daily 5 math, which results into hitting the at level, below level, and beyond level students. In my teacher group, I have arranged the students by their grade testing level, and then we work on what strategies they would need to. I look at the standards and I compare that to a technology program we use 30 minutes a day called Moby Math. And they go through an assessment with Moby Max, and then I take those standards they're low on and what I see in class that they're struggling with, and we do teacher time. I use their STAR math reports to go ahead and emphasize how I want to categorize, how I want to put them in groups of for math. Then we do a rotation. It's a 15-minute rotation, and so they will do math fluency, which is working on their math facts. They will do a teacher group. They will do independent work, which is through technology on the computer is accelerated math. And that is assigned through objectives again and what they're ready for based upon their math testing level. So as a whole, the students are working as a group at the same pace during our curriculum time, but in the daily 5 math, I have them categorized so that they are excelling beyond level, or working at level, or increasing their math skills when they're below their level. Then they have a game time, which is math games, and so they learn that through hands-on learning and how we do cooperative learning with our students. The main focus is that also the students self-monitor themselves through what the school-wide has chosen to do is CHAMPS. And so we are supposed to, in every classroom, use our CHAMPS system, which is when the teachers are instructing, we have conversation, help, activity, movement, and participation. And that's the same way it goes for my group. I have different labels of how their conversation will be, how their help is, their activity, their movement, and their participation. The CHAMPS program allows for a lot of disruptions to be maintained by self-monitoring themselves during this time. So that works really well. I found through the math program, I really like the My Math that we're doing, and the school district wanted me to stick with teaching that, and so did my cooperating teacher. So my lessons always come out of the My Math book, and I can incorporate different games or hands-on things or math activities through the daily 5, which is what I put together. So then that way I don't steer away from their curriculum, but I'm also hitting what they need through the daily 5 math. The curriculum is very much about using manipulatives, the technology. There is, in the daily 5, the kids use iPads to play technology games. Then it goes into the base of showing the independent work and what the students can do independently. The math program has shown true growth. The students at below level have shown an increase from a 1.9 level up to the 2.2 range. So they are showing growth, which is good. The school district is very impressed with the math curriculum, and I am too. I do like how it uses foldables and manipulatives and anchor charts and the essential questions for the kids to relate to, and also the fact of graphic organizers. I think the math program can benefit for reading strategies also, and it also incorporates through books a writing part, which is answering questions based on a math book with social studies and science integrated in with that. So I'm very impressed and I really like the curriculum.